Okay. Welcome back to No, this is not Oxygen Not Included. This is XCOM 2, War of the Chosen, plus Alien Hunters, as well. What are we doing? I think we're just, scanning for stuff.
Local resistance forces in the area can get you into the site, but you will need to make contact with their network first. This is only the beginning, Commander. Your leadership will be a beacon to our people across the globe.
Actually, I kind of want the engineer.
Avenger plotting new course. Guerrilla Tactics School now operational.
Hopefully, they can. This is good because you can increase your squad size here, and you can train rookies. Be a sergeant for squad size 1. Which direction should we clear? Let's go from right to left,
so far,
I guess.
I haven't seen anything critical among the alien components left over in this area. If we clean this stuff out, we could probably use this space for a new facility. Excavation is underway.
This kind of looks like a power area, but I don't think it is. Is this a power area? I don't think it is. Let me see. This place with return to game. This place with the exposed wires. This is for power.
Our suspicions.
Yeah.
Before now, we've never
It even
had
says
the
it on the
resources
thing.
to investigate the possibility of clandestine Advent facilities built up outside the city centers. Now that we've gotten word of this black site,
Yeah.
I have to admit, I'm worried about what we might find. They could be doing anything in there.
Wonder how many different backgrounds there are for your like landing pad. Anyway, wow, that guy. I don't really want
Avenger
rookies.
plotting new course.
Or do I? I feel like I'm gonna get them anyway. Maybe I want a couple people, but okay. I don't think we have anything to build though.
You are too trusting, John.
Oh, it's this mission.
The
This mission takes a
skirmishers
while.
are Advent. Advent
It's
is
Jonathan
enemy.
Frakes.
The enemy is food.
Try not to bring that up when we meet, Volk.
You take their side after all we've seen these years.
Look, I'm not exactly having drinks with them, but they did hold up their end of the bargain. What about you?
Wait and see. Volk out.
Actually think they might show up. Commander, that was Konstantin Volokov. Volk to his
That's
friends.
what his name is. I always
He
forget
and his
what it
Reapers
is.
are a big part of the reason why you're standing here today. Volk may be a little rough around the edges, but he's the real deal. Heads one of 3 resistance groups operating independently from us that we consider a legitimate threat to Advent. Together, they'd make one hell of a fighting force. Too bad they hate each other. Still, we've made some unlikely progress. Volk's Reapers may have found you, but they weren't acting alone. They were tipped off by a group of Advent defectors known as the Skirmishers. No one's big on working with these guys, knowing where they came from. But you wouldn't be here without their help. Both the Reapers and the Skirmishers have agreed to suspend hostilities provided you serve as the go-between. Trust doesn't come easy between these two, so we're heading for a nice, quiet spot on neutral ground. Even so, let's not take any chances.
I think I'm gonna mess around with, like, the Templars this time.
Chatter on comms. Not to mention we're ending a decade-long blood feud today. I'd advise our soldiers to be fully prepared before we deploy on this one, Commander. Good luck.
I'll try to use all the specialist units, but yeah.
Not sure how long our contacts are going to
I could maybe I'll even use like sparks, because sparks are something that I kind of want to use.
Setting course for Sector 15, West.
Each faction has agreed to allow a two-person squad to escort them to the rendezvous point. Hopefully that should be enough to keep them from killing each other. We've got a temporary ceasefire in place for the duration of the meet, but still, that doesn't mean we shouldn't be ready.
I think we definitely want a ranger. We definitely want a specialist. Yeah. But, and on the second team, we don't want a grenadier. Let's take a rookie. Who are we gonna take? Let's take, it doesn't really matter. They're all, I think, whoever has the highest combat intelligence, maybe? But I can't really tell from here who that would be. Let's take Donnie. He hasn't seen the light of day as much as everybody else.
Menace, ready to deploy.
I'm gonna just do a long rant about Star Trek. Whole mission. If I could think of things to talk about.
Bring their envoy directly to the location of the meet. Officially, this city no longer exists, so we don't expect a lot in the way of advent resistance. Still, keep your eyes peeled. It's been about 20 years since we last stepped foot in this place. Proceed to the first set of coordinates. Firebrand and the second team will head to the next drop point. Detecting increasing biological signatures in the area ahead. Then I'd say we're in the right place. Stay sharp out there today, people. Just because this city was abandoned doesn't mean it's lifeless.
That music is very loud.
If you are hungry, there's more where that came from.
I thought you were supposed to be a guidance counselor. That's what she was on Star Trek. She was a guidance counselor.
You are safe here. More so than you imagine. We shall see if the same holds true for these skirmishers of yours. Your presence already disturbs them. We must move quickly. My people will take care of this camp. Come.
Uploading the coordinates to the rendezvous point now. We've plotted the most direct.
It's very very fitting that I picked Dan for this.
Mox.
Mox. Praetor Mox. His death squads wiped out entire camps of my people in the first years of the war. You would dare do this?
Pretty sure hands are bloody on both sides of this fight. That's the whole point of this intervention.
Reapers are born in the shadows, in the cold, harsh world that was waiting for us out there.
We rely on stealth and long-range attacks. And our marksmen are unmatched by even the best XCOM has to offer.
That's a funny joke. Thank you for telling that funny joke, Mr.
Damaged
Frakes.
and dormant all these years, these devices still emit trace elements of unstable radiation. I cannot fathom what they were like in their original function.
We were there, Doctor. You're better off having missed it. These two are working together like a well-oiled machine. As long as we keep them close to each other in the field, they'll reap various tactical benefits as their bond continues to grow.
Freaking Reapers. They do less, they barely do more damage than the Sharpshooter's pistol. But they usually get XCOM abilities like hollow targeting and Shredder, which are nice.
No more time for regrets. We are not alone.
Those things, they still look like people.
What was human died years ago.
Are you sure they aren't?
Only the taint of the aliens survives now. Where there is one, more will follow. You must not hesitate to destroy them.
These creatures,
I mean, they walk like I do.
As human. Perhaps the result of long-term exposure to the alien radiation from those pods. Though why anyone would subject themselves to that, I cannot imagine.
When the governments fell, millions starved. Many fled to cities such as this to scavenge for food. They did not heed the warnings. These creatures' true strength lies in their numbers. As you can see, they fall easily. If we are careful with our shots, we will prevail.
They've only really posed, like, an actual threat only, like, a couple of times. And that's when, you just ignore them, and there's like 500 of them.
No compromise.
But,
Give me time to reload.
The worst thing you can do is just rush into, like, a horde of them. And, yeah. Yeah, you just gotta, like, stay back and, like, pick them off. Because once they even, like, reach you, there's a very low chance that they'll actually even, like, take a swing at you. So they're not really, like, great at damage, but they're really annoying when they're also fighting at, like, Advent at the same time. Or like a Chosen, or like an alien ruler.
Got it covered.
I think I could just speed my way through this. Screw taking this section slowly.
My people have encountered these beings before. At first, they may appear mindless, but they hear quite well. In great numbers, they can be very deadly.
I think the Lost actually, in my first playthrough, I think the Lost actually killed her. That was not a scripted event, that just happened because I was an idiot. Actually, I think more accurately, the Chosen killed her.
You see that? Burning through ammo fast.
The Chosen Assassin killed her, I think. But they haven't been introduced yet, so I probably shouldn't spoil that. They're introduced in this mission, though. They make you fight the most annoying one first. Once the assassin's gone, the other two they're pretty easy. The hunter can get annoying, really later on, if you let him get too strong. But the warlock is always a joke, no matter what skill level he's on. And yeah. It's kind of funny how pathetic he is.
Of our own people, left to turn into these things.
Yes. All we can offer them now is a merciful death.
And once you have a Psi operative, the Warlock basically just cannot do anything.
We will make it to your pet advent in time.
Who's gonna go first? You, I guess.
I must move
Movie there. I don't think they'll make it to her. I say as they like make it to her and do like 5 damage. That's a lot of damage this early on.
Finally.
It's fun to start this game from the beginning.
Running dry. Who's keeping score?
It's fun to go through like the arms race again.
These creatures are worse even than Advent. They have no cause, no fear, they simply exist. If we do not defeat the aliens soon, we will become little more than they are.
I guess.
Who's keeping score?
But I'm fine with that. I'm fine with just existing.
You want some more? Running dry on ammo. You can't.
But I feel like no matter how you
Lot of
feel
firepower
about
over
like what you're doing, it's always gonna like affect somebody else. Inadvertently.
How many is that now?
Your friend
Biological
will join
readings
you
in your
soon.
general area are clear. No more creatures on approach.
For now.
Then let's not linger here. Head to the evac coordinates now.
Yeah, like every time XCOM does a mission, that probably negatively affects somebody else.
We risk all this for pray tell Mox? If he is not what you say he is, I shall kill him myself.
Looking forward to this meeting already.
Oh you Sue, you scamp.
Tired of waiting around.
You funny guy,
You should
Central.
have a clear path through now. Second squad is already en route to Mox. Proceed to the rendezvous and await their arrival.
Oh, we'll be there.
She does not put on. I feel like she just does not care about this role. She does not care about this character. I think I've taken her to. I brought her to like the final level, like maybe once. I don't like the Reapers
Looks like
that
trouble
much.
ahead. The rendezvous could be compromised. Stay focused. Contact! Get down! They have a bigger problem here. I'm guessing that's our man. Well, our contact anyway.
Crocksod. Advent. Puppet.
I do like this guy though. This was my the class I picked to go to the end game with last time. And it's not just because he's voiced by Lieutenant Worf from Star Trek or Michael Dorn.
Our meeting point is still secure. She is free of the imposter gods. I would give anything that all my kind could say the same. Even sit down with your Reapers. Now, we must go.
Rendezvous with Outrider is further ahead. Proceed through this district as quickly as possible, but be careful. Something tells me this city still has a few more surprises to throw our way.
Surprises are the least of our worries today. It is these Reapers of yours that are of true concern.
We, the skirmishers, were created by the false gods of this world to serve and die as their puppets.
I literally do the exact same move every single time.
And our prowess in
on this section.
serves us well in our cause. In close combat, none can stand opposed to us.
I know.
Okay, 0500 exactly. Let's do it.
Look at those guys. Those guys, they're more annoying than scary. They're like moving explosive barrels.
Careful with these things. We don't need to take any unnecessary chances. Don't remember seeing these things before.
You were not meant to. Purifiers were created with a singular purpose, to contain the Drop 10, the Lost.
I'm not making that mistake again.
Before others
For
arrive.
Constantine.
Fine by me. Take them down.
You will be missed, Constantine Sokolov. Except you came back again.
Be lost in vain. We must push forward and complete our mission.
I think that was the guy that died in my first playthrough. I think I had the free tutorial lady and one of my own custom guys. Yeah.
So you
An unfortunate incident involving this truck blowing up and killing him happened and occurred, and it was pretty bad, pretty rough.
Good idea. Kimosabi.
This is no patrol. It's an army.
Yes, one we do not have time to face.
Everyone, get back!
I like how, like, all the Advent units are all, like, very uniform. But then as you, like, get further on and you get to the more alien units, they look a lot less and less uniform. It's pretty neat.
The sounds of combat excite them. They are drawn to it.
And in the first game, like, nothing looked uniform. It all looked like it was just a bunch of random stuff they were throwing at you.
Draklar, Dashers.
Cat is very invested. Probably hear it.
It would seem the mutation has somehow accelerated these Dashers' metabolism, allowing enhanced speed and agility, with a corresponding increase in aggression.
It's a game, and games have winners and losers.
Okay, Benny. Or Evan.
That's for sure.
Well, I've got traps set everywhere, Colonel.
It is under my watch. I must focus my strikes.
She got all the other voices, like I'm sure there's a Mr. T voice, and I don't know much about A-Team. Wish I did. I should watch at least like a couple episodes of that show. I've seen a couple episodes of MacGyver.
A significant reaction from the Lost.
The
Very
only
long time
answer
ago,
I
though.
will accept from them is their deaths. Find
You
us
see, I brought
and
this guy because he's really good at killing with the Lost. Because pistols have infinite ammo, and you don't need to reload them. Yeah, you don't need to reload the pistols. You can just keep firing them.
It's enough to make a player rethink what it means to win. Not what I was aiming for, but, well, there's such a thing as being too polite. If I may, this, my pleasure, that.
Right, Colonel. What am I doing here?
I go as ordered.
I know exactly where the extraction point is always at the exact same spot every single time. This mission is very scripted.
Don't
oh well.
look at me. I'm a soldier. I was just about my order.
I must improve.
That whole area is hotter than we thought. Gonna need a little more time.
Understood. Holding position.
Excuse me.
All these voices, they just...
Moving quickly.
They feel disconnected, but they work at the same time. They feel like they were meant to be here, and that they were, but they sound so different from everything else.
Ain't this platinum?
If this game had it didn't have modded voices, I probably would have gotten like sick of all of like the vanilla voices very quickly, and I probably wouldn't have spent as much time on this. The most amusement I get out of this is just like seeing all the characters that I've made just appear randomly.
Readings are all over the place. The lofts are almost right on top of you. These lofts seem to be pretty sensitive to noises. The sounds of combat are likely to draw even more.
Their casualties grow.
We found a new route that should get you to the rendezvous point safely. The lofts are still converging on the area, so make it fast.
That will not be a problem.
Get through this a lot smoother than I did the first time.
I see.
Like it's not even like close. Yeah, be secure. But it's 10,000 friends. You're gonna have something to say about that.
Yeah.
Outrider first team should be waiting for you ahead. I know this wasn't the easiest stuff, but I have to believe it'll still be worth it in the end.
That depends on the Reapers.
I think this will be a long loading screen. You know, my favorite Star Trek was probably The Next Generation. Probably because that's the one I experienced first. Yeah, that was fun. I was like amazed when I discovered that Deep Space Nine exists, because I thought it was just the original series and the Next Generation and Voyager, and then I discovered Enterprise after that. And then I was like, how many Star Trek series are there? And then we don't talk about all the ones that happened after that. This isn't very interesting to me, I mean, at least. Come on. You didn't see that. You didn't really see that. It was just a happy little accident. That she discovered it.
We must combine strength if we are to have any chance of success. You are welcome to try. They appeared without warning years ago. Had they not, we would have already regained our home.
She has gotta be the most annoying one out of all of them. The assassin. She's the worst. She's the worst one, easily. Like, no contest whatsoever. She is the worst one. I'm overwatching for absolutely no reason, because she can just go, she has, like, shadow step, so she can just ignore my overwatches.
Yeah.
You just walk, she just run right past them.
Terrific.
What was that noise?
Gotcha.
Well, I know what it was, but... Still last question. I don't think cover really even matters either, because she's just gonna, like, walk up and hit you with the sword, and then run away. Because that's what she does. She's so annoying. And then she does that stupid, like, stealth thing, and then you can't find her unless you're, like, right on top of her. Ladies. I hope so.
Finally!
I hate that you have to find her.
Let's move already.
Well, she's probably gonna find us first.
I will reposition. I am unseen. Reapers are always...
Maybe that'll stop her from attacking that one. I probably shouldn't have moved my sniper up. That was probably dumb. I always like neglect to pay attention to who I'm moving up.
Let's do this.
Oh, I probably should move you here. Gotta move you like slightly over to the side. Like right there. Because she does the arc wave move that just knocks out like a bunch of people. How did I not predict that he was gonna? How did I predict that she was gonna get him first? Well, I didn't do it vocally, but I kind of figured she was gonna go for him first.
The shadows fail us.
She's right there. I'm gonna try to remember that, so that I can throw a grenade directly on top of her face.
I am sure a wealth of new information awaits me, Commander.
It looks like the Chosen knocked one of our soldiers into a daze. We need to get
do
someone
that.
over there to help them get back on their feet before that thing can move in and attack.
You lack nuance.
I go.
I had not expected this conflict to be so exhilarating. You surprise me, XCOM. Still, the Elder's will is that none survive this day. I cannot leave that to fortune.
So you're gonna do the typical bad guy thing and just leave, and not actually make sure that we die?
Meaning that thing just rang the dinner bell for every.
We learn nothing from Austin Powers.
An accurate assessment. The entire lost biomass seems to be converging on this position.
Then let's get you all the hell out of there. Firebrand's en route to the evac coordinates now. Get moving.
I will go. Volk says hello. My ammunition is almost gone.
But mine isn't.
That takes care of that. Well, that's the end of that. Adios.
I got way better at using the sniper than I did than I was in the original series. I used to hate the sniper. It's still probably my least favorite, but out of like the vanilla XCOM classes.
Tired of waiting around. Here I come.
Initial analysis of these creatures' movement patterns reveals an almost coordinated attack strategy. Perhaps they're not the mindless automatons they initially appeared to be. An intriguing, if not horrific, possibility.
It's not too far.
Smooth moves, smooth.
Okay, here we go.
I must run.
I think this is like the best I've ever done on this mission. Oh yeah, it's completely pointless that I brought you here because you can't even heal anyway. Well, not really really completely pointless, but I'm not sure if I want to segment these videos off or just make like each. I guess if I do this like
how many of these creatures can still be in
by
this
how
city?
long the mission goes,
Been sending purifier squads into these cities for years.
then
Somehow
every
the
video is
lost
going to be like an
survive,
hour long.
Even thrive. We do not know why.
And I don't really know how my audience feels about hour-long videos.
All right.
Missed.
That went a big fat nowhere.
Well, that's great. That's great.
A great distance.
Let's move already.
Overwatch.
Running.
I like missions with the Lost. It makes me feel like I'm good at the game.
I did not exist when this city stood whole. Still, I feel revulsion at what happened to this place, to these people.
I believe you.
That's pretty neat and all, but
You want some more?
yeah. It's a neat looking shotgun.
Is that now?
I don't know where that comment came from.
Handle me.
It's irrelevant and immaterial. I don't know if I'm using those words right.
Guns dry.
Have I told you that I'm dumb?
Tired of waiting around.
In short order.
Look at all those guys. Come on, boys. Oh, how'd you miss that? That was a 94%. You're gonna miss too, aren't you? Nope, you hit.
Who's next?
Right, Colonel.
Wait a minute.
You right there.
You order. They will fight no more. My weapon is nearly empty. Cover me. Reloading.
Your weapon's almost dry too.
Let's do this. Back online.
Oh, that one hurt. There will come a day when my people take back this place for our own.
If they are all like you, that is a likely possibility.
Let's do this.
It doesn't go anywhere. The relationship doesn't go anywhere.
Who's keeping score?
I kind of wish that there were a bit more, like, scripted moments with those characters, but...
On reserves. Back online.
Fire Axis aren't very good at, right, like, story.
I'm on the move.
I feel like that's not really their main focus in life.
I must have miscalculated.
Now what do we do?
Yeah.
Going for here? No, I don't think that's going
here for a while to make everything look business as usual.
Absolutely. Okay, let's everybody set their watches.
I go quickly.
Copy that.
Damn it!
Remember why I think, did I say something about not rushing towards the Lost?
I don't believe it.
No, I don't think I did. Yep, no contradictions here.
I think I need some help.
Oh, he's at 1.
This is getting ugly.
Detecting additional Lost converging near the evacuation coordinates. I advise caution. It would seem the Lost are...
Did I also mention that I'm an idiot?
It is the Elder's will that this alliance fall.
And that I have like 288 hours in this game? And I still do stuff like this?
You see that? Running dry. How many is that now? Out of ammo here.
That's a big risk. I don't know why I just did that. It'll be fine. There's a lot of people that I'm pretty sure can shoot at it. Oh, I thought she missed for a second there.
I go where I need more ammo. I'll watch closely.
All right.
Follow the yellow brick road. Covering distance.
Good to go. I can't let that happen again. Firebrand's in position, but the evac zone's even hotter than we thought. Running out of time here, people. Tell her to hold as long as she can. We will be there. Ready to go. Give me time to reload. Return to your god.
She did 4 damage. Wow. That's more than that. That's above average.
I'll need more ammo soon.
Her gun literally does the same amount of damage as the sharpshooter's pistol. Maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
The entire swarm converges upon us. We cannot hold this position much longer.
Outrider to Avenger, where the hell's our exit? This is as low as I can get her.
No! I do this day. I will follow. Foxtrot 410.
Time to return home, traitor.
0 casualties.
Our new alliance with these outlying resistance factions presents an intriguing opportunity to study the varying means of survival they each employed all these years.
We may have chosen a different means of resistance, but our people fight for the same reason, for the world we once knew.
With the dragon off.
End this occupation.
Is that what that's called?
The resistance factions take a more flexible approach to training than traditional soldiers. They can often learn multiple new abilities with each promotion. They will adapt to follow your choices, Commander. Commander, each of our soldiers is rated based on their understanding of our tactics and capabilities, something we refer to as combat intelligence. Because of their unique experiences in the field, our faction soldiers from the Resistance will gain access to new abilities based on this combat intelligence.
I always go for medical protocol, and then come back for combat protocol later.
If you had hoped to deceive me, you'll have to try harder. Our newest captive is the price of your failure.
We should talk to our friends with the Resistance. If we deploy on a covert action, they can help us find out where our captured soldier is being held.
Thank you for sending additional support staff to us.
After this cutscene, I think I might have to quit.
It would be so easy. Good to see you, sister.
Miscreants, restrain yourselves, lest you be restrained.
No, the three of us, called upon together. Something has changed.
On that, we are agreed. The battlefield has shifted. Our masters have need of us once more.
Sounds to me like they're afraid.
You dare
Nolan North.
defile this place with your wretched tongue?
That's the same guy that played Nathan Drake.
Our children.
The hunter. Nolan North.
Each of you possess our wisdom. Of all our creations, you are truly blessed. Your charge was a simple one. The subjugation of those who would see our grand design falter. We have been pleased. Until now. Our greatest asset has been lost, stolen from us, while our strongest did nothing. We are disappointed.
Thought you were the strongest.
You have fought among the humans for too long. You have been corrupted. You can be reclaimed. Yet perhaps you may also be redeemed. Perhaps you all may be redeemed. A greater battle lies ahead. Our time on this world draws to a close. Yet we need not abandon it completely at our departure. For
is surely ready to claim this world as their own. One among you is worthy. Return what was lost to us, but all what goes our will, to the one who succeeds our everlasting favor, to the others. You are the chosen, do not fail us. Now go.
Well, that was a neat old
Commander,
little
we just
thing
made
there.
contact with a new faction of the Resistance known as the Reapers. They're an elusive bunch, but this is their headquarters. We can scan at this location now to start benefiting from our newfound cooperation.
So this is the commander. Dragonova spoke highly of you and the rest of your team. Trust me, that does not happen often. You are all welcome here. I will admit I had some concerns with this alliance of yours, but from what I hear, this skirmisher, Mox, was captured protecting one of my own. Reapers have long memories, Commander. We will honor our end of the deal. Volk, out.
Your tenacity could prove your undoing, Commander. If you would seek a fight with me, I hope you are truly ready to match my skills.
Well, I think that'll be it for this lovely episode. Goodbye. Please come back.
Before he made contact...